YouTube, what's going on, guys? Thank you guys for checking another one of my videos. Today I got a tutorial for you, but this tutorial is special in my opinion because this is a good friend of mine, man. This video I saw on my phone. I recorded over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago. It's been in the academy for over a year and a half, but I'm gonna drop this on YouTube, a shorter version, obviously, just because this is my brother. He just dropped a book, Barber Josh P. Make sure you check out his Instagram. If you've seen his work, you know his work. He's one of the most inspiring barbers that I've seen. Inside the Irreplaceable, Volume 1. Your boy is in this book. A lot of you guys may not know, but you know, Josh is a close friend of mine, man. Like, we go way back. This dude is like family, bro. My kids love him, my family loves him, and anytime he was in the States, he couldn't leave the States without staying a weekend at my crib, bro. So I'm just grateful, and I feel blessed to even be mentioned in this book. Your boy was in this book a couple times. Here you go again. Right there, looking good. Josh, I appreciate you, bro, being mentioned. Thank you for sending me a book. Guys, make sure you go cop about 100 of these. They're on his site. If you go to his Instagram, Barber Josh P, you'll see I put a link in the description below. With that being said, guys, we're going to drop this tutorial. We bleached his head. We gave him a bald fade. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. YouTube. So check it out. My boy Josh is at the crib. This is actually my wife who's gonna color his hair. So she's gonna bleach it. She's actually breaking down everything that she's doing step by step. This was a really early academy video. So we did the bleach and everything here at the crib because we got kids and stuff, and you know, it'd be a pain in the butt to bring them to the shop. But then I cut his hair at the shop. And he's going from a really dark, Josh got really dark, naturally dark black hair. So he's going from that really dark hair to a bleach and then to like a platinum. So what my wife always tells me is you want to get this color down to like the color of the inside of a banana. That's what she always tells me. You can see now she's letting it process with the bag over there, over the head. 20 minutes later, you can see the color coming, and she's checking, making sure the hair is healthy, and it's not quite the color. You can see around the sides, it's that color that inside of a banana, but on the top of the head is not yet. So we're gonna do another coat. All right. And now she's gonna do the actual color, the platinum color. She's using Guy Tang's brand. And you notice she's not covering a lot of the sides. The sides doesn't matter as much just because I'm gonna cut most of that anyways. Honestly, I would have rather it be kind of darker, but it is what it is. I like that kind of the black into the color on top. I feel like that looks good, but Josh wanted all of it bleached. So all right, so he already had a really tight cut, so I didn't jump right into guidelines because you're barely gonna see them anyways. Anytime that this is the case, what I like to do is just fade down and stack my guards. So I'm gonna do the number 3 on the sides to clear the bulk, so I know that I'm gonna do this bald line, and from the bald line that I'm creating here with the trimmers, I know I'm fading to a number 3. So we cleared the bulk with a number 3, and we're gonna go ahead and bald them out. Use the shavers to get it nice and close so that we can really see that initial guideline. That's gonna help guide us, because for me, it's hard to see the fade with hair this light, and that works to benefit you as well, because it doesn't have to be the best fade ever, and it's gonna look blurry because you can barely see the fade. you can't really see the lines as much with light hair like this. But for me, man, I like to see everything because I don't want no lines. I don't want the color of the hair to hide some things. But It is what it is. You know, I'm gonna try to fade it as good as possible. We did the blade open. Now we're taking out that bottom line by going clipper close and opening it a notch at a time as you go up until you're all the way open again. And so I went ahead and did this section before I moved on to the next, because if you try to go, you know, blade open, then one open, and then fade everything out, you're not gonna be able, you're gonna be lost with this hair color. So go ahead and fade out that bottom portion, since you'll be able to see the difference, and then do this one open, and then fade out this section. Don't move on to the two open or the 1.5 guard. Focus on fading out this section by going one open, then one closed, and then grabbing your half guard. Once this looks faded, then you can move on to that two guard or that 1.5 guard. Really important when it comes to like light hair like this. You can see the fade is coming together. So we left a little bit of the C cup, just a little bit. And at this time, Josh was on tour, so he was traveling city after city, sold out probably everywhere, and doing his thing, man. All right, so this is where I got the 2 guard open, and remember, we started with a number 3 as our base. So this 2 open should be fading right into the top, and then 2 closed, and right beneath that 2 closed, we'll grab that 1.5 guard if we need it to complete the fade. And here's my 1.5 guard. Don't listen to the color guy in the bottom left corner. This is my 1.5 guard. All right, and I did hop back to my 1 guard open, just because I like to follow through. And what I mean by that is, if you can't really see if there's a line or not, go ahead and just use the guard underneath in order that they are, right? So in descending order. So if you look at the color guide on the bottom left corner, you would follow each guard level in descending order. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side, but while we're doing this, man, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about about Josh and his accomplishment. I met Josh when he had like 10,000 followers on Instagram, and we actually met in Russia. And Josh had only been cutting like a year and a half, maybe. And some of the work that he was doing was so inspiring to me, and it made me realize, that some of the talented like straight haircuts can be simplified. You don't have to do so much extra steps to create something. And learning the way that Josh looked at things, it really made me rethink the way I cut hair. And ever since I met him, man, I was on a journey to get better at cutting with shears. So he's definitely inspired me a bunch, man. And I know at the time he had like 10,000 followers. I don't think he understood how talented he was, and I was constantly in his ear like, bro, you gonna blow up. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And I'm so proud of where he's at now. 144,000 followers on Instagram. But not just that, he's successful as hell with his own academy in the UK, his own barber shop. He tours and does sold out classes everywhere. Super proud of my guy, man. Y'all go check out his book, bro. Y'all go check out his book. It's, if you need some inspiration in this industry, you know what I'm saying? If you feeling like you don't know where you're going and you feel a little stagnant, cop that book so you can kind of hear the journey and just get some fire in you to push, man. So we're finalizing this fade. We're at the 1.5 guard. Underneath that, we'll probably follow through with that 1 guard open. close it up a little bit, detail, but we're pretty much almost done with this fade. I'm using the trimmers just to make sure that it has a nice transition from bald to the fade. And with this too, also look at it in different angles as well. So turn his head a bit, because you want to see it with light shining on the canvas a little bit differently, because again, it's hard to see the lines. We was talking a lot, man. We always have you know, iron sharpens iron, so we always have some like really deep, you know, conversations, bro. Stuff you can't have all the time. You know, I'm sure you guys could relate, everybody listening, where there's just certain topics that you can't really share with the people around you because they're just not on the same wavelength like that. And that's okay, but it's good to find someone who's on the wavelength so you can have these conversations, you know. I was excited about the razor because I was hoping the lineup would pop even more, but with this hair color, it didn't pop too much. And guys, again, the full length of this, if you want to learn the coloring and stuff, like to the formulation and what my wife was thinking, is going to be on the Academy. So appreciate you guys, love y'all. We do daily content on this channel. I will see y'all tomorrow.